Oh my goodness. It was like my alarm went off. It's like, it's 8 o'clock. It's time for our glam workshop. I have been waiting for this all day. I have been. I am so excited. Now, I will tell you right now, I am not the glamour queen. I am not the person, okay? I'm just going to give you all the tips and ideas that I have learned. Hey, Deb, welcome, okay? So, again, I am not a super, like, I've been to workshops. I've studied under 3 or 4 or 5, hey, Linda, or 6 different makeup artists and so forth. Again, though, I am not like the all meets all and all that, but hopefully what I can give you tonight will give you some tips and ideas of what you can do to maybe up your glam game a little bit, or maybe even start your glam game, okay? I like to keep it simple as possible, okay? If you have any questions, pop it in here. Hopefully, hey Linda, Taylor too. Yeah, you got right on this time. Good girl. Let's call that refresh thing. So hopefully some of these things and so forth, tips and ideas, if I don't get to see your comment, put it in here. I'm going to try to go through the comments so I can help you with any questions you might have. It'll be here. You can replay it again. If you want to watch some things, I do that. And I'll tell you, I study right now under a gal called Lori Hogg. She's amazing. She was a makeup artist that's actually from Kentucky, but went up to New York. And that woman was amazing. Like, she was sought after. She did everything from CNN, she did movies, she did television, she did Broadway, she did it all. And she had this huge box with Bobby Mack, Bobby Brown, hey Lisa, all those kind of things in it. And she when she was back home, somebody invited her to a Mary Kay night, glam night. She goes, and then keep in mind, she goes, okay, I'll come, because she didn't want to upset her friend. So she went in, but she took her big, huge, thousands of dollars things with her, just because she goes, well, I have to show them what glamour really is. She started using the Mary Kay Glamour products and went, are you kidding me? She goes, are you kidding me? She goes, these are better than any of the high-end products that I have in my case right now. She goes, I cannot believe these products that you have with Mary Kay. And what she did is she dumped hers and she started using nothing but Mary Kay for all her clients, everything that she does. And everybody's like, what is this stuff? It's amazing. So yeah, in fact, that's where I learned all my tips about products and everything, because now she has completely devoted herself to teaching and training about Mary Kay products and Mary Kay Glamour. So again, I am not perfect at this, but hopefully these are some tips and ideas I got that will help you up your glam game or do your glam game any way you can. Hey Amanda, Lisa, the whole family's here. I love it. I love it. Okay, so as I said, I gave you kind of a list of things to have. If you have some of this, great. If you don't, if you want to play along with me, you can play along with me. If you want to go watch it later and play later, that's okay too. So the first thing is I washed and moisturized my face. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the Mary Kay, foundation primer. Okay, yeah, you are all there. Now, what I love about the foundation primer, when it first came out, it says everybody in Hollywood uses it. And I'm like, I live in Amish country. We ain't not Hollywood, so what the heck are we got it for? And they're like, oh, no. It's amazing. I'm like, yeah. Well, then I got it and I tried it and went, it is amazing. Mainly, I love the feel. And then after that, I realized, like, oh my gosh, for those of us, it's called the Pennsylvania pothole filler. If y'all are in Pennsylvania, you know, everybody's working on every road right now. Well, I just learned a new tip from her, and that is putting the foundation primer on with this. This is the liquid foundation brush. Oh yeah. So you just kind of put your foundation primer on like that, and you circle it. And what it does is it deposits it evenly, and you don't use as much. There you go. Now you're going to notice that I use foundation primer on my eyes. There is a reason for that. Unfortunately, throughout the years, and do you guys, I have developed an allergy to Mary Kay's eye primer. Why, I don't know. It makes my eyes water. So I use foundation primer on my eyes. Girlfriends, the Mary Kay eye primer is the bomb. It neutralizes your eye area. I miss it like crazy, but yeah, you know how life happens. Anybody get more allergies as the season goes on? Yeah, Linda Danner, I agree with you. I love it. But hey, this is the first time I learned. This is the liquid foundation brush to learn to put it on with that, and it goes on like It's just amazing how it goes on using this instead of my fingers. And I use less. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, now there's one thing I did forget to tell you guys. If you're doing this along with me, grab a washcloth, okay? Because this, believe it or not, you're going to say, okay, this is my washcloth I use to help do off my brushes, okay? It's just a dry washcloth. I usually every 3 days grab a new one, you know, out of the thing. Well, not a new washcloth, but a washcloth out of there. I get old washcloths and use them because that's how I dust off my brushes. Okay, so now we have foundation primer on. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use foundation. I'm using a matte coverage foundation, a neutral. I'm using the blending brush. This blending brush is the most amazing blending brush in the whole wide world, and I know all of you guys agree with that because it's crazy. I put the foundation on there and just go ahead and a circular motion and put that on. Now, it's so funny. I had a customer today say something to me, and I went, oh my gosh. She said about her furry skin, and sometimes she, you know, should I use more microdermabrasion? What should I do? I feel a little bit furry. And I'm like, oh, you're welcome, Linda. Absolutely. You know, and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to give you guys a secret because I don't know about you. How many of y'all have peach fuzz? Okay. Peach fuzz, like, yeah, peach fuzz. But you don't want to use a razor to it because then the peach fuzz is now going to turn into, like, stubble. So we don't want to do that. And believe it or not, I had a neighbor that came running to me about 6 years ago from across the street going, Cindy, help me. She went and she had them wax all the peach fuzz off her face. She was bright and horrible red. So actually what I gave her is the second part of the microdermabrasion, the pore minimizer, to help to cool her skin, and we got it taken care of. So this is what I do. These are like $19.99. They're called Flawless. You can get them online. I don't know if you can hear it. It's a tiny little razor, and woo, but what it does, it doesn't cut like a straight edge razor. It just nips all those little peachy fuzz hairs off. So that's why all through here I don't have peach fuzz anymore because I use this sucker. And you just use it, you take the top off, you damp all the hair into the sink, and put the little razor top back on again. It has a battery in there, and that's it. $19.99, Flawless, Flawless. You can find them at grocery stores, CVS, things like that, okay? So just an FYI, little tip. All right, so now I have my foundation on. I always start at the top and I work down. So now that I have my foundation on, if it is a sweaty day or a day that I know that I am going to be gone for like 24 hours without nothing, what I do then is I take my finishing spray and I set my foundation. So the finishing spray, foundation is set, okay? Love that stuff. Love it. There's a bunch of tips. Just remind me about finishing spray and eyeshadow in case I forget to tell you later, okay? Remind me. Okay, so now that's done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start at the top. We're going to start with eyebrows. As you notice, okay, I have had mine done twice now. I've had a microblading and then another thing, and no matter what, I still have a little bit of a tough time with them. So when I was little, my grandmother always plucked her eyebrows. I did what she did, except for I plucked them all out. So a couple of different ideas for eyebrows. First off, the shape of the eyebrows. They do not need to be twins, okay? If they're twins, it's odd. People are going to be like, oh, they're perfect on either side. No, they can't be. An eyebrow starts corner of the nose, corner of the eye. That's where your eyebrow starts. Tip of the nose, through the pupil where it meets the iris. That's where the arch is. Corner of the nose, corner of the eyes. That's where it ends, okay? So there's different things you can do for your eyebrows. If you are lucky enough, I'm looking for it, here it is, and have enough eyebrow hairs, we have an eyebrow tint. It comes in different colors. Notice the little tiny brushes on there. And what you do is just kind of go like this and put it on any eyebrow hairs you might have. I don't have that many. Okay, so you can do that. We also have an eyebrow definer pencil. You can use a brow definer pencil and you just take the little tiny marks and put it in that way. Okay, and some people that's just enough for them to fill in. Perfect. I have always used what we call an angle brush. The angle brush has the other brush on the other end. And we have different eyeshadows. I use that to fill in. That's how I've always done my eyebrows. Okay, I actually use an espresso because my natural hair color is dark brown. And as I don't think I'm going to ever go gray the whole way, but you can use matte, not shimmer eyeshadows. We don't want shimmery eyebrows, girls. Okay, no shimmer eyebrows. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm taking an angled brush and I am filling in my eyebrows. And again, now, can you see the difference between having an eyebrow and really not having much of anything here? It makes a huge difference. Notice how it lifts the eye area, okay? All right, so there's one side done, and remember, as I said, they're not to be twinsies. And they're not perfect, girlfriends. There, I'm just taking some eyeshadow and brushing them in, okay? That's it. Eyebrows make a difference. They help you put the shape of your eye together. They're huge, they're very important. So if you have some thinning or something like that, use a matte eyeshadow to fill in, or you can use a brow definer pencil to fill in, or even your eyebrow tint. It just depends on what you like to use. If you have the hairs, maybe an eyebrow tint is perfect for you. And there's different colors and we can put that together. Okay, eyebrows, I done, girlfriends. Okay, so we started at the top, now we're working down. Now we're working with our eye area. Now, as you know, I know everybody saw Deb's picture and Linda Taylor's picture with the woo, woo, woo. Okay, I know, this incredible compact. Can you guys, there are 6 eyeshadows in there, okay? Whatever 6 times 8 is normally what you would pay for a Mary Kay eyeshadow. Look how big those eyeshadows are. Hello, okay, there's a lot in there. And they're already in a compact, and the compact has a mirror. Yeah, so for $39, this is a steal, a regular steal. Now, there is one thing I will tell you what I do with these. You're gonna notice that there's 4 shimmers, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 mattes. However, I always start out, okay, with, when I work with my eyes, I always start out with an eye wash matte base. Now, as we see here, this is our Mary Kay brush set. I'm going to be using these 3 brushes for sure, okay? And what it is the all over color brush, it is the eye crease brush, and then this is called the, okay, Cindy's got to remember. It's called the, I have it upside down, brush. Eye smudger brush. See, that's what the smudger looks like. Okay, and then on this side is your poofy powder brush and the famous cheek color brush. So that is the Mary Kay brush set for 50 something, 58, something like that, okay? Mary Kay brush set. So that's what I'm going to be using. So that has like your basic set of brushes. Girlfriends, those are your tools. Brushes for dummies. I'm telling you, using sponge tips, if you're in it, okay? But what happens with the sponge tip, all the stuff goes in the sponge as you go like that, it all falls off and usually here. Okay, so here we go. We are getting started. I am using, this is the all over color brush. All over color brush, okay? What I'm doing is I'm taking it, and for what I'm wearing, and what I'm doing, I am using a biscotti first as my base. Reason I love to do that is I like to have an all over base of an eyeshadow first, and I work my colors into it. That way it blends in. So I'm using a biscotti all over. And I mean all over. So there we go. Biscotti under the brow, back in here in the corner, all over. Now, I am one that has lots of brushes. However, for you, what you're going to do now after doing that, you're going to take your brush, and you're gonna take the color off, okay, onto your washcloth, okay? So now we cleaned our brush. Now, yes, we have a brush cleaner too, but I don't like to dampen mine in between. I cleaned it after, okay? All right, hey Nancy, how are you, sweetie? Welcome. Okay, so now what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be using, okay, I'm gonna be working with this color palette tonight. The first thing I'm gonna be working with is the bronze, peach. I know you used this one, Deb. The Peach Daydream, right here on the end, the Peach Daydream. Now, I am going to be doing my lid next. I have what we call hooded eyes. In other words, when I look at you, I almost completely lose, especially on this side. Notice this side, my eyeballs are not straight, girlfriends. On this side, when I look at you, okay, I lose my eyelid. This side's better, okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's called hooded eyes, AKA, we'll call them bedroom eyes. It sounds a lot sexier, right? Oh. But I still do my eyelids, okay? What I'm gonna do is I'm taking this all over brush and I am pressing, see, pressing it in, and then I am pressing it onto my lid. Press in, press on. Sound like those press-on nails? I don't know. Okay, again, press. Hey, let me know if you're doing this with you or with me. So are you doing this with me or are you just kind of watching? It's up to you guys. You can do it with me if you want. Okay, I want a little bit more color. I'm pressing a little bit more on. What happens when you press like this instead of brush on? You get more pigment. Notice there's a lot more pigment in the eye area than there would be if I just brushed a little cute little bit on. Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to take this, clean it off. The next brush I'm using is the eye crease brush. Notice the tip. Okay? See the tip? And then it's angled down. Okay. Okay, you got your night face on. Good for you, girlfriend. I'm putting my makeup on, taking it back off again. Oh, well. That's what we do. It's fun. We're playing, right? Good for you, girl. All right, so just watching is fine. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'll be ready for bed too. Like when Cindy's done, I'm going night-night. All right, see the tip. This tip, now when you think of your eye, this is the crease. Okay, there is your crease. Okay? All right, right in here. That's the crease. All right, doing it with you. All right, Victoria, sounds good. Okay, so here's the tip. The tip goes into the tip of the crease. The rest of these bristles that has color on it puts color above the crease. Now, if you notice, I don't have anything on it yet, I'm going back and forth like a windshield wiper with the tip of that brush in the crease. All the other bristles are atop it, and I'm kind of doing a half twist back and forth with my fingers, okay? That's why I call this brushes for dummies. It's the best way to use to get product in the crease without overdoing. You're also going to notice that I always start from the outside and work in. If we go from the inside and work out, next thing you know, we have all this stuff going on like this, and we look like somebody went, and yeah, we have a black eye. Not good. What I am using for this next color is I'm going to be using, it's called, what did I use today? I was playing around with this. I love to play. Oh my gosh, I go crazy. Okay, I am using Sienna Skies. It's a matte. Notice, not sparkle, it's a matte. So I'm going to use that matte. I like to do a matte and a crease, but I'll do a sparkle and a crease too. And don't worry about, okay, I call it sparkle. It's actually shimmer. We can be over 50 and use a shimmer, girls. It's okay. As long as we don't like use, like fairy dust. We're fine. Okay, no fairy dust. All right, so we're going to take the brush. I'm going to pop it in. Okay, put a little color on. Tap some off. I am taking the tip. The tip is going into the crease, and back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. And you're like, hello, Sin. You got some color going on. Just watch. Other side, take a little bit. The tip goes into the crease. I'm starting at the outer edge, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm applying the color. Okay, now, this is a brush that is, I know I look like Happy the Clown. This is a brush that's not in the brush set. It's my favoriteest brush at all. This is, look at this puffy thing. It's called the blending brush. Don't you love this? Look at that. Now watch. You take the blending brush and you blend the living goodies and blend. And when you think you're done blending, you're not. So you just keep blending. Okay? You blend, you blend, you blend, you blend, you blend. Guess who doesn't look like, right? That side anymore. Because we're blending this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We are blending our crease color in. If you notice, I do a little bit extra right around here. Dark pushes back, light brings forward. I need to have more lift in here to get my eyes opened up more. There we go. Okay, blending brush. Awesome. Must have a blending brush. Okay, cleaning off the blending brush. Okay, got it. Okay, ooh, see? It doesn't look like Happy the Clown anymore. It's good because I don't want to look like Happy the Clown anymore. Holy cow. Now, what I'm doing next is I am using, Dream Big Brown. For that, I am taking, okay, where'd it go? Oh, it's over here somewhere. This is the smudger brush. See how it looks? Like I showed you before. That's the smudger brush. Don't worry, it has the words on them. And I'm going into the brown, and I am just taking it a little bit on the outer V. Into the crease line, across the lashes at the bottom. Now remember, I'm starting at the outside, working in. Outer V, work in, work in, work in, work in. Okay? So I put some depth of color in there like that. Guess what I'm getting next, girlfriends? Blending brush. And I am blending that color in there. Blend, blend, blend. Woo! Blending that color. Blending that color in there. Okay. See? Now this is where, girlfriends, we get that. We start to develop the smoky eye without looking like we have a black eye. Okay? We're developing that smoky eye. Now you're going to say, Sin, there's a little bit of color here. I will show you what we do then. Okay? Now I'm going to take the brown. Again, we're going to work a little bit on this side. It's kind of like a V. Put that brown in there. Then we're going to take, and I didn't brush it off because I'm using the same color. We're going to take this, and we're blending, blending, blending. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. All right, there we go. Woo-hoo, someone's going to have to take me out tonight. All right, all right, all right. There we go. So that is, I need better lighting, the three colors, okay? Right now you're going, woo! Okay, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. I will tell you 2 ways now we want to finish off this eye look so it looks proper. This, we're going back to the all over color brush. If you notice when I was doing all this blending, I kind of lost a little bit of that punch on my lid. I'm going back into the color I used on my lid. Again, I'm pressing in and I'm pressing it right back on the center. Notice, it gives the punch back. So I'm taking again, I'm punching it right here in the center. It brings my punch back. I want my punch back on my eyelids. I love it. Okay, putting that brush off. Now, the smudger brush. We are cleaning it, girlfriends, to make sure it's extra clean. We are now going into, in here, the Golden Possibilities, which is your light color. We're taking the Golden Possibilities and we're taking it right underneath the brow. Right underneath the brow. Oh yeah. There we go. And we are also taking it right here in the inner corner. Gives us some pizzazz in that inner corner. There you go. Now, before I finish the eye, I did want to work with you guys. If any of you guys have some problems with under eye darkness, okay? Anybody go there? What I love is we have our two colors. We have our under eye concealer, okay? Under eye corrector. And then, of course, the proper color for you of the perfecting concealer, depending on your foundation. What I do, I mix the two. On the back of my hand, I put under eye. Oh, that's my concealer. Then under eye. Oh, no, that's my concealer. Okay. I mix the two together. And then we have the cream color brush. I take that. Ta-da! Top it in underneath. Okay. Notice I'm going right up and through here. There we go. That's how I correct my under eye darkness. Give me some more bounce and light. Gotta make sure I'm putting the right one in the right tube because that ain't too good. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Okay. Now, be careful. Because there will be times where you go like this, and I had dark on here, and I would have just put a whole mess of dark. Girlfriends, I cannot tell you how many times I have messed up, and that's why we have the infamous, where'd it go? It's around here somewhere. Oh, oil-free eye makeup remover. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know where I'd be without it. For sure. Okay? I'm gonna work that in just a little bit more. Your concealer and your under eye always go after your foundation. Now, if you're having problems with getting matty and darken underneath, or like more of a dry look, that's why I use Indulge Free. I use an Indulge Soothing Eye Gel after my eye cream and underneath. Okay? There we go. Okay. Now, something super important. See how it bounces the light away? Ooh. If you notice, what I also do, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Come here. I like to what I call clean my fence post lines up. I take this and I finish up blending by going in and up like that. See what it does is it finishes all this and it gets all any excess and stuff like that off. And it gives you an upsweep in the eye. Now, before eyeliner, this is super important. Oh yeah! Now, I only have 2 of these left. Mary Kay sells these from time to time. I think they're 12. The reason is everybody's in love with ours because number one is the mechanism right here. It is very soft when it goes together so it does not break off the eyelashes. We also have, and it comes with a extra one rubber grommet in there so it's soft for your eyelashes. It is curved like the eye, not straight across, so that we're not killing our eyeball. How you use one of these, there's a couple ways, and I'll tell you another trick too. You can use your blow dryer on here to heat it up or run it under hot water to crimp the eyelashes like curling iron. But don't burn your eye. I did that to my daughter for her prom. Okay, when we start like this. And you do it before you put on eyeliner. So you don't get eyeliner all over here and then mess up your eyeliner, okay? You put it on. You get your eyelashes in there once. Put it up a little twice. Third time. So what it is you walk it close, farther away, and up higher. You walk out the lashes. Close, again. And you can never squish it too hard because of the way this is made. It will not allow you to hurt your lashes. Okay, lashes done. Now, eyeliner. Where is it? Oh, deep brown, deep brown, deep brown, deep brown. Okay, deep brown. When doing an eyeliner, girlfriends, all you're doing is tickling between those lashes you just curled. It does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be a straight line. Notice I am just, see the difference it makes by just going in there, okay? You're getting between the lashes. You don't have to have that perfect eyeliner look. Okay, don't ask me how to do the, I don't go there, I don't do them, okay? Sorry, it's not anything I studied. I don't do the, whatever they're called. And then what I'll do is I'll go in there and I'll just make, and I feather. I don't draw straight lines, I feather. Why do I feather? Okay, how many of you have eyelids that kind of crinkle? And if you make a straight line, then all of a sudden it goes over the bump and then you're missing a piece and it looks real stupid, okay? Me too. It's called crimpy eyelids after a while. It happens when we get more interesting of age. Okay, there we go. Now, notice it makes a huge difference. Eyeliner at the base of the eyelashes and tucked in there makes your eyelashes look thicker. Now, you do not have to put, especially when you get more interesting of age, you do not have to put eyeliner in underneath. I usually do in the daytime, but only a little tiny bit. Okay, and there are some days if I'm just out goofing around doing nothing, I don't. Okay, and allergies are starting up again. I can tell that, and sometimes I don't do it then either. Mainly because I end up wiping my eyes. So I'm just doing a little bit. And a little bit. Now, you can also have some fun with this, which I do with this color compact. You can always take an angle brush, and you know that brown I was using, boop, boop, that brown, I can take an angle brush, and I can even have some fun and put a little extra of that brown right in under there, and take a little bit of that extra brown, and give a little bit more pizzazz. Okay, and just bring that out a little bit more. If you want to, you don't have to, but I decided to do that with the angled brush. Okay, now what we're going is we're going to do our mascara. So here we go. I am a nut for the Intensity mascara. I love the Ultimate also, but because I have fine, thin, hopefully I find them someday, lashes. Okay, I use this. There is a trick to doing it. You're going to notice that Mary Kay is written here. You put your thumb on the Mary Kay. That means the short bristles are here. Short bristles have all the mascara juice in it. So that means first thing it does is applies the juice, whatever, the mascara, okay, the liquid, to the eyebrow. Then you twist the wrist to get the big bushy part and move the liquid up onto all the little lashes. I need something like this because I need something to find them little tiny lashes that are there somewhere. First the little ones, apply the liquid, then I twist my wrist, and I use the bushy end. Now, what's marvelous about this, you do about 7 or 8 coats of this and you got false eyelashes without gluing your eyeball shut. I like that idea. Okay, now some of you asked me about something fun. Yes, you can use mascara like spices. Like have more than one. Oh, just like eye creams. This is called the Panorama. Notice, see that very end. I don't know if you can see it. There's a tip that has little tiny brushes on it with has mascara on it. If you want to really get in here and play around, you take that little tip and you put it in there and you get it in down in there. You kind of play with those individual lashes a little bit. And then, see? Then you take the fanny part. Sounds like I'm talking about our butt. The fanny part. Look at that. You fan those lashes out, girls. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. First I'll get in there and get some color in there. Now this is when I go crazy, girlfriends. This is when I love to have fun. And I'm taking that tip in there and I'm fanning this out. What do you think? Yes, 2 mascaras to play with. All right, so that was lash length, or not lash lengthening. We have so many awesome mascaras. Okay, and don't forget about the mascara club. That's when you automatically get a mascara every 3 months when you've got to throw it out. In fact, this one is getting clumpy, or well, thick, because I know I'm at 3 months. I had it in July. I took it out July, August. Yeah, I'm on my September for sure. So if you want to be a part of that, you get 3 mascaras. Well, you get 4 mascaras, okay? But you only pay for 3. That way you have them, and I automatically get them to you, unless you want them all at one time. All right, eyeballs. Whoa. Done. Done, 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 done. Now, next thing we're gonna do is we are going to powder our face, okay? Foundation's on, we're powdering our face. I am using a silky setting powder, the silky setting powder. We also have a translucent powder. I like a silky setting powder because it gives me a little bit more coverage and it gives me some, color, because it is by color on top of my foundation I already have. Translucent gives you no color. It just gives you a powder and a matte finish. It helps to set the makeup. So I am using this. I'm taking the big poofy brush, okay, and all over. But what it does is it helps to set. Now, what am I doing next? This is what we're doing next. This is called contouring. Simple contouring. Okay? Simple. And I mean it, simple contouring. Okay. So we have contour colors. And what they are is they are a latte and a cocoa. Latte, cocoa. Latte is for those of you with ivory skin or very light beige skin. I have a deeper beige skin, so I use a cocoa. We take our famous cheek brush. See this cheek brush. Notice the angle. Okay, I'm going to show it different ways. It's that way, the tip. This is the tip of the brush. It has a little indentation here for the finger. That's our famous cheek brush because it can be used for so many different things, okay? I recommend having 2. Have 1, that's okay. You got your cloth to keep wiping stuff off in. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm actually taking the cocoa. The first thing I want to do is the whole idea is that everybody loves for you to have an oval face. Well, if you're going to notice that Cindy's got gels on here, so the base is not too oval, okay? Now, I wear bangs, so I usually don't have to worry about contouring up in here. If you do not and you want to, you can contour through here too. Dark pushes back, light pushes forward. What I'm doing, and you won't think I'm going to look really funny, is I'm taking a little bit of the cocoa. It's on my brush. First, I'm putting it here. Taking a little bit more. I'm putting it here. I am the dark, that's why I'm standing back. Notice the ovalness that my face now appears to have. How about it? And stupid butt, because I put that there and that there. Do you see? It angled it. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, now I'm taking the same brush, but I am taking the tip of it, brushing across. I'm making a fishy face. And I'm going to actually take this. Look, Cindy, you're putting lines on your face. Yo. Other side. Fishy face. Fishy face. And then, if you don't have bangs and you want to, you can contour here and there to give you the, see? Look, I kind of pulled it in here and here. Okay? Okay. Anybody have any questions yet? You guys with me? Yeah, okay. Now, what we do after I tamp it off is we take this and we blend. So it doesn't look like I have stripes on my face. Ooh. Ooh. But, can you see? It gives me that appearance. Okay. There you go. We have just contoured our face to give us a more oval face easily without using 5,000 things of foundation. People use different foundation colors, all that. Are you kidding me? I can't go there. Just give me something easy. I can do a little boop, 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 boop with powder and I'm done. Okay, love contouring. Okay, now, what we're gonna do next is, okay, I'm cleaning off the cheek brush and I'm gonna use Juicy Peach. So I'm taking Juicy Peach on here. This time, okay, I'm using the brush like this and the angle that way. Try angle, 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 angle like that. I come right here, no closer than 2 fingers to the nose, and just make a brush back and forth like this, right above where I put that other line. See that? I'm going to do it to the other side. Okay, be careful. Don't put dark eyeshadows near your cheek blush and you're going like this. I have had black and dark. Yeah, yeah, I've done that. There we go. I love this brush. It just like does everything. All right, there we go. A very nice, subtle cheek blush. So now we're going to do some highlighting since we contoured. Again, taking my washcloth, taking it off my brush. I am taking the tip, okay, in here, the tip. I am putting it across. Oh, I forget which highlighter this one is. Where's my glasses? I gotta read it. I can't even read it. One's something glow, honey glow, and this is something. I'll figure it out. Why can't I read that? Wait on something or other. Anyway, it's the light highlighter. It's the lightest highlighter we have, okay? I can't read it. Oh my goodness gracious, girls. So I'm taking the tip, I'm going across the highlighter like this, and I'm tipping it here, going across, tipping it here. I'll take a little bit more. Tip it there. Now I don't want to look like a skunky, so you don't want to put too much on, otherwise we look like a skunk. Okay, take a little bit more, a little bit, little bit, little bit. Ta-da! Here we go. That's contouring and highlighting 101 the easy way. Yes, I love Juicy Peach. Oh my gosh, what a difference that makes. So yeah, So anybody have any questions about contouring? If you do, pop it in there. See how it does. And see, if I stand back, the elongation, okay, by using the contouring and highlighting, especially like if you're on camera or something like that. But it even makes a difference out and about during the day because everybody goes, oh, did you lose weight? Yeah, thank goodness for Coco. I lost weight in 2.7 seconds, right? That's the only thing I did was use some highlighter or contouring, and that's how I lost weight, for sure. All right, so now we're going to get into the lips because we have to have lips, girlfriends. We have to have lips. Thank you, Deb. Thank you. So we have to have lips. So here we go for the lips. First things first, gotta find, believe it or not, if you would see my counter, I have everything in order. Mike has no side on this counter anymore. It all goes boop. Okay, first thing we're starting with, lip primer. Lip primer goes all over, past the lips. Because what it does, I have fine lines and wrinkles. Helps to bounce the light away from them already. Thank goodness. Use that. Then the next thing we're doing is we're doing a lip liner. Now I talked about in here, okay, about using lip liner, light nude for ivory skin, medium nude for beige skin, dark nude for brown skin. Exactly. For your nudes, you can do that. Nudes, what you want to do that is closer, that's closer towards your lip color. As we get more interesting in age, we lose, you notice, all of a sudden they start to fade. There is no lip line anymore. It's just kind of like fading, colors fade into our lips, okay? Once you put a lip liner on, it can take you down 5 years in age. Why? Because it crisps up the lips and all of a sudden the lips look fabulous. Why? Because of a lip liner. Because you've crisped the lips and taken you back to a more youthful appearance. So the first thing I probably should have gotten a darker one because you see this better, so I apologize, but I'm using a coral, okay? First thing we do is we go right in here into the Cupid's bow. And we kind of make an X at the Cupid's bow. Then we start at the top. Now notice, I'm not drawing a straight line because I can't draw. No. I'm feathering. Now, what I love about lip liner or lip primer is it makes it go on, and it goes on in a good way. It makes me look good. Okay, and we're going down this side. Okay, into the corner. Now, the trick is the bottom. We do not do down here first, like way down in here. Oh, no, 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 no. Otherwise, pigeons can sit on here. You get this pigeon lip. Okay, we come up. And take our center up a little higher so it doesn't end up down there, okay? And then we start at the outer corner. Work in. Outer corner, work in. Now again, I'm sorry, I should have picked a darker one so you could see it better, but this is, can you see it? This is ivory, okay? Okay, that's the ivory, or not ivory, coral, 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 coral. Okay, now, if you want to, you can fill in. Okay, now I picked, what did I pick? I picked Sunset Peach. I know, I'm in love with Downtown Brown too, because I actually have the Downtown Brown here. I know, but tonight I was playing around. I had coral up here because I couldn't find another lip liner, so I have coral. Which I don't know, I guess I could mix a couple. I'm taking Sunset Peach for tonight, my girls. It was such a beautiful day outside. Oh my gosh. So here we go. I'm doing some Sunset Peach, and I'm filling in. Hey Rennie, how are you, sweetie? How's that little one? Good to see you. Okay. Fill in like that. And Yeah, this was Sunset Peach. Then my favorite part is people say, how do you get a pouty lip? I'm gonna do no. Or something that looks like, you know, people, it was back in the day. I don't think they do it anymore, but people was putting those injections in their lips to make the big lips so the pigeons can come and sit. But what you can do is you can just take a little bit of lip gloss and just go right like that. Gives you more the pouty look. Okay, because I just had it there on the center. But yours truly, was her lip gloss, so she puts it all over. This is sheer illusion because I really wanted to get a pizzazz look. What do you think? I love, like, I got me some peach lips going on here, girlfriends. There we go. All right, I think we're done. I knew it was going to take just about an hour, so I'm sorry, but I wanted to make sure I went through everything with you, hopefully in a simple way. Now, to be absolutely truthful with you, those glam gals are like, are you kidding, Cindy? You use 387,900 eyeshadow colors. I only have one. It's okay. Just use one. To me, the easiest thing to do is put your eye wash all over and put something on your lids. We have the most phenomenal liquid eyeshadow colors. You can just put that all over and be done. Do a little eyeliner and some mascara. Cool. Throw a little lip. Okay. My cup holder glam, oh my gosh, in the cup holder of the Jeep is liquid eyeshadow, okay, eyeliner, or maybe not, mascara, and lip gloss. Which is what, I mean, if you make it real quick, you can just do 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's cup holder glam, 3. You can go that easy. Another simple thing is just do an eye wash with like a biscotti or a blossom, put some sparkle on the lid, and put a little bit of matte in the crease. That's 3, done. You're fine. You don't need any more. Done. 0, zippo, okay? That's it. It's okay. Whatever you want to do. Today I wanted to kind of take you through everything to give you an idea of the different things that you can do when you want to play or if you're going out or something like that. Because many times I look one way in the morning and I just come in here and I just do some of those tips I just showed you. The hardest thing though is to try to add to your eyeshadow when you already have mascara on. I don't know about you, but then that mascara gets really stupid. Because sometimes I have to take my eyes off and put them back on again. But sometimes I can just add some, like I'll shut and put those, you know, the sparkle on here real quick. Maybe redefine my eyeliner in underneath, okay? And probably powder again and do something like that. So, as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helped you. Any questions, please pop it in there. One eyebrow that only has half a brown, that is a good way to cover that. Oh yeah, just use an eyeshadow. You can use a brow definer pencil, something like that. Because believe me, I have no, well, as I said, I did microblading. I did this other kind of thing, and no matter what, it still goes away. Like, I gave up on those kind of things that cost me $1. What? And I still don't have eyebrows. I mean, I kind of do a lot more than I did before. At least it looks like there's something there if I'm swimming, but yeah, I have to fill in for sure, for sure. You're very welcome, guys. So have a great rest of your night. Now, I get to get ready to go to bed, so I get to wash all this stuff off again. Thank goodness for oil-free eye makeup remover. And where did I have to go find my micellar water. Have my micellar water, for sure. All right, love you guys. And remember this, you are simply beautiful. God bless. Bye.